Hi there, I'm Rob Anderson. I'm making this video to try to get a different grip or a concept on explaining to people what website content management or what content itself, content creation and content management is all about, okay? So it's fairly simple. There are different types of websites out there. And those websites are the old-fashioned ones are called HTML or PHP, and they're static websites that are kind of like pre-built and difficult to maintain. Whereas a modern website that's becoming extremely popular, or more and more so, due to the fact that Google likes content or fresh content on a website. And that type of system is CMS, Content Management System-based websites. And it's things like WordPress or Joomla and a couple of personalized ones where some of the larger businesses make content management sites, but that are exclusive to themselves. Now, I prefer WordPress because it has the most variety, the most opportunities, the most themes, a huge amount of plugins, and a lot of video training and things that make it very easy for somebody who owns a business or website to look after it themselves. Or there are a lot of people like myself that do content management, and that just makes it easy to switch and change and do things like that. So to just recap, website content management, or the content itself, is a content management system, which is a type of website. The second thing that people talk about when they say website content management is the content inside, and that's the words, the pages, the images, all of those sort of things that are related to the actual subject and the look and the feel of that website. Okay, now, obviously the big question is, why would you need content management system, or why would you need your content managed? But it's very, very simple. It's about, you're in business. Your website is there for business, and you need to know that you're doing it to make money. So you need buyers, you need your traffic, you need exposure, you need feet, if that's the word, I suppose, eyes, going through your website and making them aware of what your products and services are. Now that's if you're doing organic search traffic, meaning you ranking your website to rank on not just your main keyword. I mean, especially if you just called it robertbruceanderson.com, you're going to rank on that easily. But if Robert Bruce Anderson does organic search traffic, then I should rank for that. So it's really about that. It's about ranking your product or your service to be found in the organic search. So what's happened is that Google's getting cleverer, and Google was very clever in the first place. And remember, they are protecting their business model, which is that they're a search engine, and that they need to give the best quality results when people search. And to do that, they need to know that they're giving you the best sites. And to do that, you need to understand how they work and do it their way. The other way, of course, is that you do a fixed static website, or even a content management system website, but you just do a 5 or 10 pager. It explains who you are, what you do, puts up your services, and you don't regularly do content creation, which is not good. Google likes content creation, but that's only if you want to get ranked. Google is only going to do that for you if you want to be ranked. So if you don't want to be ranked and you're going to go and buy your traffic on Google AdWords, on Facebook, or on LinkedIn, wherever, through advertising or banner ads, no problem at all. Then you can just need your website to function well from a navigation point of view and look great, and obviously answer a visitor's needs. But yes, at the price of a click, some industries you're paying a huge amount of money per click, and therefore it pays to pay less money for a while, 6 months, 8 months, a year, 3 months, depending on your niche, and rank for hundreds of keywords. And if you're ranking for hundreds of keywords, you'll be bringing in thousands of visitors. Thousands of visitors equals money, and that's obviously why you're there. So from my point of view, and obviously it's not just about me, so the services that you need is that you can fix your websites or build new websites so that your content and SEO ranks you. Okay. Sometimes if you've got an old existing website, it's better not to fiddle with it. It's better to build a brand new lead generating keyword orientated website. It can still be branded on your company brand if you like, but it must be built to a system, and it will bring in keywords for that. Especially if you're a business with a few niches within your business. So let's say you do fiberglass products, and one of them is swimming pools and the other is water tanks. They could be two separate websites, and it makes sense. Okay, then you could just do what I've called budgeted content here, where you work out a plan and set up a 3-month, say, repair system, so that your content and your keywords and your SEO all get done, backlinking, external social media stuff, all get built and planned so that you get a boost. And if you're not in too competitive a niche, a 2, 3, 4, 5 month budgeted content strategy will probably be safe enough to leave you up there for a year or two before the other guys start to take you out. Okay, the other way around is a full long-term system where you don't care about doing it yourself, but you're aware that you're in a competitive niche, a property niche, that kind of thing. Sometimes others like drug rehab centers and the insurance industry, car hire. Some of them are expensive, lawyers and expensive, a lot of the professionals ones. And therefore it pays you to pay a fee and have somebody constantly drip feeding backlinks and management content stuff within that thing. Just so you quickly, so I can quickly refer to it, content itself is not just the text, because the text is vitally important. It's keyword orientated, so that Google knows what you're doing. But from a visitor point of view, there must be images. The images must be done from an SEO point of view. There can be infographics, there can be videos, there can be other things like surveys and competition, fun things, all sorts of stuff that keep your visitors happy. Happy visitors are buyers. Okay, so just to recap then, I'm Robert Bruce Anderson, but I work from home. I'm South African. So the good news from the South African advantage point of view is that you're getting an exchange rate that's in your favor. Because I work from home, I do tend to give you a bit more per client than I would others, but I am still a premium service. 5 years full-time experience means to say that I really do know what I'm doing, and because of limited space, I don't just kind of take on anybody willy-nilly and then farm it out through Fiverr or wherever. So it's important that you realize that. I do have some courses or some download free reports, if some of them that I could give you if you're not able to fit into my limited space now and you still need to get something going, and if not, I could refer you to people that are doing bits and pieces of it, writers for example, and that kind of thing. But it's all about, you need to know what route you want to go and make sure that that's done correctly for yourself. Okay, so the reality is, find out from me. There's a free report, and occasionally I can, if I'm not too busy, do an assessment for you, a free one. I'd be able to come along and say, okay, yeah, you could be targeting 20,000 people. They're mostly looking up those keywords. Your website's only got these pages. Your navigation's old. Your page load's slow. Whatever it all is. Okay, I'll do that sort of assessment on your site, and then give you a bit of a clue as to what sort of level of competition you're up against, and therefore whether you would need 30 pages a month added for 2 years, or whether you'd need 3 pages added a month for 3 months and get away with that. Okay, so that's it. Here's my contact details. You can try and hook up on Skype with me. If you do, you need to tell me via email that you'd like to chat, because normally I'm too busy to react and respond to any Skype calls coming in. And then there's my website, robertbruceanderson.com. I've got others, and perhaps if you follow links, you will end up at other sites of mine, and there's no problem with that. And yeah, that's it. So this was just to get a video up, giving you a better idea of what content is really all about. Appreciate your time. Take care. Cheers.